Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to do a video that quite a few people have requested. I videoed all my taxidermy mounts that I have so far of our waterfowl, and I'm going to show those and kind of give a description of how it went or why the bird was mounted. Most of them, the first I'm going to show you are mounted by Travis, you guys would know from Tice's videos, and the others were ones that I mounted under Travis's guidance, you would say. And then also, I found this book, Complete Book of Hunting, by Outdoor Life. Is from 1962. It's got a cool section on waterfowl, so in between every bird, or for each bird that we do, I'll read a fact and show you what they say about it. It's pretty cool. So on this first mount, we actually have two birds on here. They were both done by Travis, but I'll start with the first one. The cinnamon teal was my very first duck mount that I had done. Travis did it for me. That day was pretty cool. Went out in the back. We took over a pond in the back. It was a lot of us back there, but it was raining. Early that morning, I shot my first coot. We all thought it was a teal. It was a coot, so I shot my first coot. Shortly after that, I shot my first mallard, which was really cool because I never shot a mallard before. And to top it off, it was a dwarf mallard. It was barely bigger than the cinnamon. I can put it side by side and let you see. And then the cinnamon flew by, and I never shot one before. It was really cool because up until that point, I had never shot any variety besides green wings and shovelers. So it was an awesome day for me. So Talon said that's the one you want to mount. So got that one mounted, and no video or anything of that hunt. It was my first season, but it's a really cool one. Second duck is my first Drake blue-winged teal. Actually, I have a video of this hunt on my channel. I will put it up in the link below, or the link above, and you can click it and watch that one if you want to. But this final bird from my limit that day, I seen it flying by and almost didn't shoot. I seen that white moon on its face. I pulled up, shot. It was a long shot, dropped him. Pretty awesome. So that's my first two. Yeah, my first two mounts was both those. And that third spot down at the bottom is eventually going to add a green wing. This is the book. It's really interesting. It has some great information about it, about the birds, duck hunting. But here's a picture of the blue-winged teal they have in here. I'm going to read. So back in 1962, they called blue-wing summer teal. They say they're larger than the green wing from this book, which I've never seen a blue-wing I thought was bigger than a green wing. But fun fact of this is they said they have a peep-like whistle, which anybody who hunts knows, and the female has the same quack as a green-wing teal. It's pretty interesting. So if you hear a quack, teal quack, it's either blue-wing or green wing. You don't really know. Third duck I had Travis do for me was this Drake canvasback. It was my first one. It's a pretty cool one. I was deathly sick with the cold. Lost my voice. I actually have a video of it. I had Talon do the intro because I couldn't hardly talk. Went out that morning. It was pouring rain, dark as could be. We seen 3 big ducks flying around. We thought they were mallards, and they flew by in range. I shot the lead one. I didn't know what it was, so I got right on top of it because it was so dark and raining. But I pulled it up, and it was a Drake canvasback. I was pretty shocked to see one because I never seen one before in person. The only bird we got that morning, but it was a really cool bird, so I decided to mount it. Really cool pose, locked up, coming down. Here's a picture they got of the canvasback, and here they call a canvasback, a sheldrake, or can. It's crazy all the different names they have for them. But it says they resemble belted hogs. Also, it says, in addition to these species are the scoters, including the surf scoter, white-winged scoter, and American scoter, oftenly called a coot. I don't know if that's what they called a coot in the 60s. Was it American scoter? Or if, yeah, I'm not sure. So this duck is not mine, but I put it in the video. It's Dad's first mount that he's had done. This actually, I'll put a video up in the link up above. This is Dad's wood duck he shot. He actually shot it the same day as he shot that banded green wing. The video of it up there, you can see it. But Travis did this one. Awesome flying mount. It's probably my favorite wood duck mount I've seen. But he's really excited because that was his first mount. It's pretty cool. Here is the wood duck in this book. They also call them summer duck, wood widgeon, acorn duck, and tree duck. It's interesting to see the different names they had back. This was 50 years ago, 60 years ago almost. It's cool to see the different facts they have and what they called them. Now we're going to get into the ducks that I've mounted myself with Travis's help. This first duck, I figured at the end of my second season that I want to try mounting a bird, and Travis said he would help me. So last day's season, me and Talon went out. It was an afternoon hunt, and he shot a Drake Spoonie, and I shot the hen with it. And it was the only duck that I'd saved that I didn't care if I mounted it, so I did this hen Spoonie. Did a standing mount, just tried. It looks a little bit funky, the pose, but it was a fun first duck to do. The second duck that I did was this Drake Spoonie. I honestly don't know whose duck it is. Me, Olivia, and Dad went out. It was a Saturday, last Saturday that season actually. We shot 3 or 4 nice Drake Spoonies, and I saved the nicest one. I still don't know whose duck it is. I think it's mine or Olivia's. It's either one of ours. But first flying mount that I did was my second duck, and I think it turned out pretty well. One of my favorite mounts. Those are my 2 Spoonie mounts, my little Spoonie shrine right there. The shoveler. This is a picture they have in this book of it. This, they called it a spoonbill and a broadbill in 1962. This is really interesting. They nest in central Alaska, strip of Canada, the Yukon, British Columbia, Saskatchewan, northwestern United States. They winter in Mexico and southern United States. So they definitely get around. And this, I always notice shovelers hang out in dirty water, and they said in brackish marshes. It's probably why a lot of people do not prefer to eat them. Cool drawing though. The third duck I did was this Drake Greenwing. Dad shot it. It was a really nice one, so I figured I'd save it and try to mount it. And what's really funny, I mounted this, but this season Dad shot his first banded duck, and it was a Drake Greenwing. And his that he shot was so thrashed, and he wanted to do something with it. So I said, why not just put the band on that one that's yours anyways? So we just put the band on there. So Dad's Greenwing is banded Greenwing. It's not the same bird, but he's got a banded Greenwing mount. The last duck I mounted for a while, it was a Drake Widgeon. Dad shot it. I butchered it. It looks like something that should be used to scare away crows. But it was pretty much my very first all-solo bird. And it was getting late that day. I didn't feel like doing it anymore. Nothing was going right, and I put it together, and it came out looking like that. Definitely not the prettiest, but I got it. This picture is cooler than the mount itself. Here's the Drake Widgeon they have. Cool fact I didn't know, I knew the widgeon whistled, but I didn't know a female widgeon quacks. I don't remember ever hearing one quack. If I did, I didn't remember it, but had that in there. And one thing caught my eye in here too, showing their diet, it shows a widgeon grass. I did not know what that was, so I looked it up, and I'll put some pictures on the screen. That is one of a widgeon's main source of food, according to this book. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and comment down below what other waterfowl type videos you'd like to see. If you haven't already, you can email it. It's in the link description below. We have hats. Got this gray one. We got a multicam. If you guys want to pick one up, email me down below. I'll get one to you. And that's all we got for today. See you on the next one.